This shit works better when you plug in mics.
Oh, it was just ambient sound?
Yeah. I was like.
Good now? Oh, much better.
Yeah, shit. Oops. There we go. Oh, shit. What's good, man? All right, we starting over, shit. A lot of that, what do we say? Intro music here.
Matter what they talking about, they popping off at the mouth. It's the horribly good guys. It doesn't matter what they talking about, they popping off at the mouth. It's the horribly good guys.
My mic sound nice. Check 3. Are you ready?
Horribly good guys.
Is it still 11122?
Nah, have you heard the new intro song?
Uh-uh.
So you listened to the last part?
Yeah, but I just skipped past it.
Past what?
The intro. I always go to like a minute and 30 before I even start anything.
Well, no, because now, okay, listen to the next part.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a whole new intro song. Shout out to Tristan. Tristan, who did the first one. Dude, it's actually dope as shit.
I remember Face let me hear it last time we went and played golf. So yeah, it was dope. I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's yeah. Shout out to Tristan. Tristan did some good shit on that. This nigga Keith said getting the third shot. Or getting the second shot.
So if I grow a third eye,
Yeah, man. So what's good with you, boy?
I'm putting off my second shot. I need to go on and do it.
Really?
I was supposed to do it Friday and just completely forgot. Then I was like, I don't want to be sick over the weekend, so I don't. If I get it out on, so I'm trying to find a good time where I can be sick. If I get sick off of it.
Well,
did you have any?
Yeah, no, I didn't have nothing. Matter of
good?
fact, the only thing I had was arm soreness. Like it was just like a tightness in the
That
arm.
was so off the first one.
Yeah, that's all I had was a little arm soreness, and I was good. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to we are now on Twitch.
Word.
So shout out to Twitch and shout out to YouTube. This will be live on YouTube. The whole show will be live on YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe or whatever niggas say on YouTube. The whole show will be live on YouTube tomorrow.
I can't stand up and shit like I usually do.
I mean, as long as you're on camera. Oh no, I don't give a fuck. Walk off. Who gives a shit? Just be on mic. Last week you stood up, and you wasn't on mic no more.
Yes, I was. I stood up. I always stand up and fix my mic, and it didn't come through.
Okay, I'm listening to the show last week.
Oh,
last
okay.
week you stood up and you wasn't on mic no more, my nigga.
I didn't listen to that.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, this nigga ain't. What happened to Nate? Like it sounded like this. Like it sounded like you was off mic, and I was like, man, he wasn't saying shit.
Okay.
It was doing that part of the show where you was talking about not tricking on chicks. So it's all good.
Let's talk about that.
Are we gonna start there?
Let's follow.
Hold on.
Let's follow up on that.
Rest
Give
in
a
peace.
recap. Okay.
Rest in peace to thoughts and prayers to my aunt Lillian.
Okay.
My mom's aunt died. So
Rest in peace, Aunt Lillian.
Yeah, shout out to the family out in Mobile. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers to. I don't know if we do thoughts and prayers for Colin Powell. Like that nigga dead, but I don't know if we liked him or not.
As far as Colin Powell was hot. I don't know if that's the right word, but he was staunchly in the black consciousness for like a period, right?
Right. And then he just disappeared.
Yeah,
like what happened to Colin Powell?
But last we talked, we was cool, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember if we was cool with Colin Powell the last time I talked to Colin Powell.
Okay, as far as I remember, we was cool with Colin Powell last time we saw him.
Thoughts and prayers, rest in peace to Colin Powell.
Yeah, he ain't come out and say no crazy shit about. Did he say any?
See, that's
I think he did kind of say some backing Trump shit.
I don't remember, and I don't look. Backing Trump don't get you kicked off of my boat.
Not just that act of itself, no. But I'm trying to remember what. If y'all remember anything that Colin Powell may have said, let us know. Otherwise, yeah, rest in peace, Colin Powell. Thoughts and prayers to the family, all that good stuff.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to Colin Powell and his family. So yeah, we like
for a minute, Colin Powell was gonna be the president, and to us, we was like,
we thought he was gonna be
next in line.
Yeah, he was next in line, and next thing you know, it was the other black guy.
the other black guy.
Yeah, the other
which
black guy.
could be Colin Powell as well.
Oh, Gunner just said he got caught lying for the invasion of the Middle East.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, any real shit happen. You get caught in a sex scandal. That's real shit. All right, so
Care about that
last week, if you don't know, so we actually came back 2 weeks ago. So if you listen to the pod, anywhere pods are found, you can actually go back and listen. We had 2 shows that are up. We started October 4th. We just didn't go live because we had some, man, when it rains.
Facebook was tripping too. So
Facebook was tripping, but also that was the day that I found out that Angie K. Books had went on to glory. Or not officially. Angie she shut down shop where she was at. So I found out
virtual.
Yeah, she's still doing virtual. Shout out to Angie K. Books. But it was that day that I found out we ain't had nowhere to record. So I was like, oh, let's record here. So we're here. New banner. New building. Same building. Old building.
Old building.
New wall.
New wall.
Shout out
What color is that?
I have a Spurs cap. You probably see it.
Okay, yeah.
My blue Spurs cap.
Yeah.
It's the Spurs blue.
Okay. Who owns that color scheme? Spurs or Miami? Because everybody quick, you throw that color scheme on sneakers and they call it, them the South Beach LeBrons, and who could claim it?
Ooh, see,
it's the blue and the teal and the pink and the yellow.
See, dude, I'm to me that's old Spurs.
And when
I don't know when South Beach wasn't South Beach when the Spurs were that color scheme.
Miami Vice, those are Miami Vice colors.
Ooh, fuck that. Fuck, I'm from
what came first?
I'm from the San Antonio.
But what came first?
The Spurs all day. Spurs came before Miami Vice.
Not the Spurs in and of itself. When did the Spurs start using that color scheme?
When they first started, when they were still with the ABA.
Word.
I'm making that up, but I don't care.
I think they was just black and silver.
I'm making it up, but I don't care. That shit Spurs colors. Fuck the Vice.
Yeah, Vice was what, like 84, 85-ish?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know, man. Miami might own them colors,
nah,
bro.
man, them are Spurs colors. Fuck that.
South Beach LeBrons.
Them are Spurs colors. So last week though, we talked about what was the direct conversation was having a woman that does for you and you do for a woman. That was a conversation.
That's what we did, right?
Yeah. You getting her nails done, her hair done, the maintenance shit that she normally does, but you doing it for your gal. And in the conversation last week, you was like, "Fuck that."
I saw we got a little feedback off of that.
You was like, "Fuck that." If she should pay for her own nails and hair, that's what you said.
Yeah. That's basically what I said. Yeah. So did we get some feedback off of that?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of Nate's trash feedback. That's what I got a lot of.
See, why am I trash? And we don't need to revisit though. Okay, so here's my thoughts on it, just to kind of wrap it up, or attempt to wrap it up in a nice little package. I don't look at relationships in that way that, like, a lot of people get into relationships because they need somebody to do shit for them.
Okay.
And I don't need you to add to me. I don't need you to try to better me, try to quote unquote upgrade me, all that shit. I just need you to just fit in. Just fit into my life. Don't fuck it up. Don't raise no shit. Just fit in my life and rock with me. But people look for people to come into their life and upgrade them and all that shit.
Are you trying to grow though?
But I don't need a person to make me do that.
But are you trying to grow?
Yeah.
So if they come in where you are today and growth happens, don't they have to grow with you?
Yeah.
So,
but that's not things. Growth is, let me share some insight with you. Let's look at things this way. Share some knowledge, some experience, that sort of stuff. I don't need you to share things with me. Fuck your things.
Here's what I'm gonna say though, dude, because this is what it all boiled down to. You were on the, you were real like just staunch. Like, I'm not getting my girl's maintenance done.
Oh yeah, I'm still on that. Yeah.
And here's why I stand on the I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm not saying it should not be a requirement. Nothing should be a requirement. But what I will say is you should want to do nice things for your girl other than just take her to eat. Taking her to eat ain't nice.
Feed me. That's a nice thing you can do.
No. Like, she gotta eat anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, she gotta eat. Like, if my lady likes a thing, there's nothing wrong with me going, you know what? I know she like getting her nails done.
Yeah.
Here go a little change to get your nails done. Or if my lady is a fan of simple shit like what's the shit? Sugar roasted cashews. Have you had the sugar roasted pecans from Buc-ee's?
No.
Yeah. It's like the shit Tony makes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Buc-ee's make them. Like, you can get them all the time there. You can also get
Them, yeah, they got them at Buc-ee's,
these moonshines from Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
But if your gal likes sugar roasted pecans and you just happen to be in Buc-ee's,
now that I understand, yes.
pick up some sugar roasted pecans.
But the small, thoughtful, but again, it's I guess it goes back to the expectation.
But
of
there's
that.
no expectation. Just if your girl, if you gotta get
You don't know my life?
No, I'm saying in general. If you know your girl get her nails done, how often do women get their nails done?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay, if you know your girl get her nails done every 2 weeks and you decide you want to do something nice, just throw her $100 and say, baby, go get your nails done.
Then what we gonna eat?
No, don't put yourself in poverty to do it.
Okay.
But okay, what? Nigga, fuck that. You got $100. Nigga, shut up.
I ain't got it.
Okay, I ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
I'm not saying your current girl right now. What I'm saying is just in general, like, shit. It's my girl. It's a nice gesture on a Wednesday.
I guess there's too many times where it's been expected that has soured me on the idea.
Cause see, I've posted this on Facebook, and we can get off this because we ain't got to.
Yeah.
I posted this on Facebook a few years back. Like, fellas, on your way home today, swing into HEB. You can get $15 flowers.
Right. Yeah.
Just swing into HEB,
Yeah.
get your girl some flowers, and just come home with flowers. Trust me, this shit will work in your favor.
If your chick is a chick who like flowers,
even
you
if
gotta know that.
Hold on. The first time, if you've never done it, trust me, the first time it always works. If you've never done it, just show up with flowers. She be like, what's this for? Just because I was thinking about you on the way home.
Yeah.
Man, shit, you were solid for a good 2 weeks. Maybe
Again,
3.
depending on if she don't really kick it with flowers like that,
Even
it might buy you a couple of days.
But it's still a gesture.
It's still a gesture.
It's still a gesture, and it'll get you out of bullshit trouble. It may not get you out of major trouble, but it'll get you out of nigga why your socks everywhere trouble. It'll
do that. It'll do that.
It'll get you out of you didn't take the chicken out trouble. Like little trouble.
Ooh,
you solid.
Chicken out.
Yeah, you didn't. Nigga, we grown, right?
You didn't take the chicken out, though. There's no quick fix for that.
No, you know what it is? Take it to dinner.
Yeah, you gotta break bread on you didn't take the chicken out. You got to, whether that's your girl or your mama. You got
Yeah.
You take the chicken
Angie
out.
K say, first of all, Nate is not trash. Fuck that. First of all, you right. I'll fight you. Wait, fight who? Wait, second, nail maintenance is every 4 weeks. Every 2 weeks is doing the most.
Do it and somehow it becomes the expect. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm afraid of. It becomes an expectation. Then 2 weeks later, she looking at me. Hey, I said I was going to get my nails done. All right, see you when you get back. Now we just looking at each other.
Nah.
Yeah.
You need to stop fucking with them birds. Shit. So let's get started, man. Let's talk about it.
That's not this show. That was just to be continued from
that
last
was to be
show.
continued from
This
last
show starts now. Go.
So last show that we did talk about the Dave Chappelle special. Did you go back and watch it again?
I haven't got,
Okay.
not got a chance to go back and watch
So
it again,
I don't. One of the big stories though was that people at Netflix had planned a boycott. They had planned to walk out a protest.
Okay.
And in them planning the protest, somebody got fired. Allegedly, it was a black person that got fired for allegedly leaking material to the press. I don't know all the details.
There's been a couple firings though.
But here's my question. What does protesting do in a space where you burn an off day, but then you go back to work?
I mean, you don't even have to give it that distinction. What does protest do? You asking me? No, protest doesn't do anything.
If it doesn't affect,
it doesn't do anything.
if it doesn't affect their
Yeah, you're not stopping anything.
if it doesn't affect their bottom line, your protest ain't doing
Yeah,
shit.
you ain't doing nothing.
And if you're not losing nothing, your protest ain't doing nothing. Like
Just
if
a day
I'm
off.
if I'm not if I tell my job, you know what, I don't like the way y'all handle something, all of the adjusters are going take off on Thursday. And when we get back on Friday, all that work is still
gonna be
there. And I still got paid because I used a vacation day.
Yeah.
Then it ain't even a protest. It's
Yeah, nope. It's not protest without any sacrifice.
right, without any sacrifice. It's just we done took a day off
Took
work.
a day off, yeah.
We took a day off work. Like you can bring awareness to a thing like Kaepernick kneeling, that becomes a protest because he's bringing awareness to something. But if you're not losing anything, Ed Reed, you just kneeling or what's the dude that killed somebody? Ray Lewis. Yeah, you just taking two knees for Jesus, dumbass.
Do we know that Ray killed them people?
Yes.
More truth. Ray Lewis killed them people or OJ killed them people?
More truth. Can they be equally true?
Equally true?
Yeah, I think they're equally true.
The Ray one, I don't know. I believe he was kind of like there. I don't think he did it. You think he actually struck a blow? Or shot a fire, whatever it was.
Let me say this, and this is what I can say. That Ray Lewis murder happened in Atlanta.
Right. Well, not the Ray Lewis murder, but
The murder that Ray Lewis committed happened in Atlanta. Allegedly. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that I know
You
people
know some stuff. Okay.
in Atlanta
Okay.
who stand by the fact that Ray Lewis murdered somebody.
Allegedly.
Okay. I know people in Atlanta
That allege that.
that stand by that allegation.
That allegation.
They stand by it. Like I know people that
Got you.
that know people that are like, yeah, Ray did it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Gotta protect us. I'm gonna protect you from you.
Yeah. So that being said,
Okay. So they on equal footing. All right. But anyways,
so with the Dave Chappelle thing, like
equally.
I'm standing on, dude. Like, if you mad, then do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
But do something about it where you're willing to lose. Don't just walk out, quit.
You feel that strongly about it?
If you feel that strongly about it, quit. Because if all y'all quit, now you're creating a ripple.
Short term, but nonetheless.
Yeah, but you're still creating a ripple. Like, now HR has to do more work. Now, depending on what department you're in, people are going to be affected.
Yeah.
If you got a problem, quit.
Yeah.
Like, you know this. I'm telling y'all this. I don't fuck with Walmart. In no shape, form, or fashion, I don't fuck with Walmart. Is Walmart the most convenient store for me to walk into some days? Hell yeah. Like, you can get batteries for your car and batteries for your remote there. And shit, tires and
bullets.
Like, you can get
Confederate flags and everything.
And meat to cook. Like, you can, like,
yeah, a little iffy on the meat.
Yeah, you can buy it there. It ain't, yeah. But I don't fuck with Walmart.
Yeah.
And What does that mean? That means sometimes I gotta drive further, I gotta spend more. But recognizing that, I'm like, you know what? Shit, fuck Walmart. Like from now till forever. But taking that stance becomes a real space of saying, yo, I'm willing to take the loss. I'm willing to lose a little bit of money because I don't fuck with them no more.
Right.
If I decide that I don't fuck with my job no more, like my job, if my job does something real egregious today, if my job changed the name of the company to Niggas United.
Wait, if your job changed the name of the country to Niggas United? That's lit.
Name of the company to just Niggas United.
It's lit.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, sign me up. Y'all hiring?
But if I'm not offended, I gotta say to myself, oh shit, okay, quit the job.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a decision to make.
Give back the car. Go into an office.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Like all the shit that's perks right now. Shit.
I got to put on these khakis and collar shirt every day.
All I'm saying is my boss can probably call me a nigga once and get away with it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, my boss he can get away with one.
Context, right? Mm-hmm. It depends on the context.
Everything's in context, dog. Everything's in context. You can get away with one.
What if he just look at you? Because he come hang with you like once a month, right?
Now it's every 3 months, yeah.
So what if he just y'all riding and he just, Paul, you my nigga, man.
In context, shit, I might dap him up and keep riding, dog. Like shit, hey, you know what? You my nigga too, dude. Yeah, shit. We good over here, shit. Yeah. They you know it's crazy. My director calls all of us. Like he'll say when we do conference calls, all right, boys, y'all have a good day out there today, right?
Okay.
Now he says it to all of us.
Oh,
hey,
the boys.
All right, boys, y'all have a good day today.
Yeah.
I got one coworker who called me one day and was like, "Who the fuck was he talking to with that voice?"
Easy, killer, easy.
It's 10 of us.
Yeah.
2 of us are black.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody. He was calling everybody boys. Like
easy, killer.
Yeah, shit. It ain't just you boys. It's us boys. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm like, this Dave Chappelle fallout, man. My brain was.
Does he say boys like Bobby Bowden says boys?
Yeah.
Like that,
yeah,
boys?
Boys. Boys. Yeah, so let's talk about this, though, dude, because I did want to touch on this, pause. Have you been watching the Kyrie Irving shit?
Yes, I have been tuned into Kyrie's ongoings, the saga of Kyrie Irving, yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a real short conversation. Real short.
Think so?
Uh-huh. You ready?
Go.
Who cares? Okay, what you got?
Who cares? Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't have a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Kyrie decides he don't want to get the shot, cool.
I will say my one kind of thing that Kyrie is real, like blurry on his position, I think.
Kyrie once said the earth was flat.
But that's definitive at least.
Is it though?
Yeah, you could be definitively wrong.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He was definitive.
Okay.
But he's real blurry on this. He's just saying he doesn't want to get the shot. He hasn't been clear as far as why. Is it from a medical standpoint, religious standpoint, culturally? Like, what is his reason for not?
Who cares?
I mean, I think
because if
true, who
here's why I
cares?
say
It
who
doesn't
cares.
impact
No,
anything.
here's why I say who cares. If Kyrie decides he don't want to get the shot, cool. His job says everybody has to get the shot.
Not his job. The state.
So if
the state says
if they say everybody got to get the shot, and you say, well, I don't want to get the shot, cool, you don't work here no more.
You don't work here no more.
Just like this ain't even. It shouldn't. It's only that big of a deal because of who he is. But in reality.
And it really, and especially for him, we talking about, protest and true sacrifice. It really is not that big of a deal for him because he's still getting like $17 million.
From where?
From the Nets.
Right, but I'm saying I would fire him.
Oh, well, they can't. He still got a contract. He's still going to get paid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, so he still has to. So back to the first topic. Are you really taking a stand, my nigga?
No, you just not getting a shot.
You just, not going to work with paid vacation.
Yeah.
Like a cop's, you're suspended with pay.
Right.
While we're investigating your 17th shooting of a kid.
But I didn't even put this on here. We ain't got to talk about it because I don't care. Do I care? Do I care? The John Gruden situation. Is there a story?
There should be.
There should be.
There should be a story. There should be 650 emails, my nigga. Oh, 650,000 emails.
The NFL said
There should absolutely be a story.
the NFL said they've done their investigation. That's all they found.
Yeah, of course they are. Good old boy network.
To which,
Boy.
homie Drew said this yesterday. John Gruden is just the only one who didn't pay up.
He ain't pay in that much.
Yeah. Either he didn't pay in because he didn't have it, or he didn't pay in because he was trying to be like, I ain't paying y'all nothing. And either way,
There should definitely be a story.
I agree that there should be a story, but I think the story should be whatever the investigation yields.
Yeah.
And I'm calling bullshit on this is the only racist email you found.
Absolutely.
Impossible.
Only racist, sexist, homophobic, what other religious bias email. That's no way.
Yeah.
All four of them categories is clear
With everybody,
with everybody.
no.
Even some black folks.
Right.
Gonna get caught in that net. We all susceptible. Shit, they fuck around and tap our group chat.
Nigga, I'm telling you right now, if they tap our group chat, it is. Ooh. If they tap our group chat, it is a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It is a. Ooh.
Not for everybody though. You know who'll be safe as hell?
Who?
Trey.
Yeah. No. If they tap our group chat, Trey done posted some shit. Trey done posted some shit. I'm gonna say this on there. Remember that time Trey posted that I ain't beeping shit. Trey posted that okay, yeah, I ain't gonna say that on there. I just thought I was like, yeah. Shout out to my homie Trey, man. Shout out to Trey.
Can be safe. Niggas just be looking at him sideways, but he be safe. He be safe as far as racist, homophobic, slurs. Niggas just gonna look at him sideways and be like, yo.
All
right, we can't give him too much insight.
We talking way too deep on this goddamn group chat.
The light skinned posts were the worst. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he out of here. He is out of here. Let's do this, dude. Let's talk.
Man.
Let's talk. We said we was gonna do this on the front side. I want to do this now.
Wait, we got questions. That's a state issue, not a team issue. Correct, Natasha. That is a state issue. He can play out of state, except in California. He can't play there either. That I could think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, but he can't practice either, right?
He can't. They did make it so that he can practice.
Okay.
They made it so that he can practice, but that. Let me see. Just want to make sure we talking about everybody. All right. I think that you guys get kicked out of the bookstore. Yes, Jim.
Yes.
The owner came in one day, and I just couldn't take that shit no more.
Yes.
Just popping in on motherfuckers, knowing what we doing every day. He just want to pop in.
Aaron Monday be like, hey,
y'all all right? Y'all all right?
if you don't get your ass out of here.
Look here, Uncle Ben. And that was it. Once I just look here, Uncle Ben, it was over.
Where was we at? I just completely drew a blank.
We just jumping through shit. HG, we said you wanted to hit HGG on this side?
Let's do it on this side. Yeah.
All right, so let me get my thoughts together.
Okay.
All right, so we got Dear HGG. You want to run it?
You run it, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dear HGG, we ain't had one in a minute, so.
Nigga, if you don't stop.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, the show last night was dope, by the way.
Oh, we ain't talked about nothing from this weekend. Before we do the SGG, how was the show last night?
The show that, what's the name of? Fashion for Life.
Yes.
In connection with Power Factor Entertainment, put on a all-male fashion show.
An all-male review?
Not an all-male review. Those are two not staunchly.
No. They're not.
Yeah.
It was an all-male review?
No, it wasn't an all-male review, but...
You went to an all-male review is what you're telling me?
No, I did not go to an all-male review.
Sound like you went to
it started to turn into one. They tried to make it one, though.
You sound like you turned into all-male. You went to an all-male review.
No, did not go. But yeah, an all-male fashion show, which I was originally supposed to be a part of, but I just couldn't make it work, so I had to gracefully buy out. But I definitely wanted to go out and support and see how everything turned out. It was nice, dude. It was not nice. It was dope. It was actually pretty dope. The setup, it was at Hotel Discotheque. You ever been there?
Nope.
Okay. Cool setup for a fashion show. A lot of upstairs, balcony sort of seatings and that sort of thing. So, excuse me. So that made it dope. The designers, the clothes and everything was dope. The dudes showed out. Derek was clean. Rashad was Rashad. That's my dude.
I'll take that for what it is.
That's my dude. And yeah, the dudes, the gentlemen really showed out, really put their best foot forward, and the whole team behind and everything. And of course, Matthew Smith, who is the creator, I guess, CEO. I don't know what you call that.
It was his joint.
It's Matthew Smith's joint. He and his daughters and their whole team. So yeah, it was great look for San Antonio. I want to see. I'm looking forward to see what they continue to do with this. I really think it has the ability to really grow and be kind of a really good look on San Antonio as far as the fashion.
Did it benefit domestic violence?
It is a fashion show to bring awareness to domestic violence.
Because they kept telling me to say it benefits
not
domestic
to
violence.
benefit domestic
and I was
violence.
Like, man, I want to benefit domestic violence too.
No, so what made people? They had a couple of speakers, and people wanted to share their stories,
Their domestic violence stories?
about domestic violence. So that made it like, yo, we got the music playing, models, everybody cheering, and then somebody comes out and, well, I want to share my story about why this event is so meaningful to me because I am a survivor of domestic violence.
Question. Okay, a woman gets up and says she's a survivor of domestic violence, and we champion her because she got through something, right?
Right.
And this is the question.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
You sure you gonna get us kicked out of here?
If a man gets up and says, "Hey, I used to be an abuser, but now I've changed my life and I don't abuse nobody," do we champion him too?
That is a great question.
Can we champion the man who no longer abuses?
That's a great question.
And
I've had that. Go ahead.
And if he only abused one woman, can we say maybe it was her fault? Okay, that may be too far. That may be too far. I take that part back. The second part I would like to take back. I want to take the second part back. Let's stick with the first part. If he changed his life, can we champion his change?
Gave his life to Christ.
Yeah. Or Chris. Ooh. What if
He don't even like women no more.
He don't like women no more, and he don't beat on his partner? Like maybe he was only hitting her because he was dealing with some internal things.
His spirit was in turmoil, and that's how it came out.
And so
now he's fully aware and comfortable with who he is.
Yeah, and in his comfortability, he's not violent with nobody. Can we champion him for giving his life to Chris? That's just the question. And now, dear HGG.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
I'm gonna need a minute.
No, we gotta go. We got show to do.
Dude, I can't even. I got tears in my eyes. I can't see shit.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm just. It's just a thought. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know.
But I've had similar questions like that when it comes to say what's Khaled's husband, Nicki Minaj's husband.
Right.
Everybody's, not everybody, but a lot of people are like, how could you marry a dude who's a convicted sex, criminal and all that? Is that a life sentence? Is it ever okay for your cousin, your sister, your homegirl to marry a dude who did some shit? When he was 16, 17, now he's 40?
It's a life sentence if he does not admit that there was a wrongdoing. I think there's always a problem if he does not admit that he did a wrong thing. If he thinks that the system got him,
but what if it is a system? Because he was 6, she was 16,
No.
he was 17.
Okay,
it's a system thing.
If that's the case, then it's a system.
Yeah.
But if he was 19 and she was 9, and he's like, well, she was cute, and the system didn't know we was in love, no, nigga, you're disgusting. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you run from the facts of the case and try to justify it, then it's a life sentence to me. Yeah. But if it's...
Because I think when we all hear that, we all immediately like say, what? You choose what?
Jim said, and now he only beats on, so to speak. Men.
Did I miss Jim? Nah, I ain't miss Jim.
Jim sent me a joke that I won't repeat, won't share, but it was funny as shit. And I went, this is hilarious. He didn't send it to you. He sent it to me. Uh-huh. And when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, this is funny. And he said, I read it and I thought of you and Nate. I was like, I can't share this with Nate. Nate would get offended. Oh, yes, you would. Would I? Yep, you would. Shit was hilarious, though.
I only get offended if you're telling the truth about me. Yeah. If you lie about me, okay, I'll start telling truths.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's get to the Dear HGG.
Okay, Dear HGG, because I want to do this.
All right, so Dear HGG, I don't know what the fuck to do. My homeboy is dating a girl. This has been a long-term relationship, but I recently found out that she has become engaged to another person.
Okay.
Damn. Trying to remember okay. That's the overall thing. What makes it tricky, and I'm trying to remember, but here's the gist of it. What makes it tricky is the girlfriend has been working on her boyfriend for all of 2021, working on him getting her this new Cadillac Escalade. She's been buttering him up, and it looks like, and he's been talking about it with his homeboys, that he's going to buy her the Escalade for Christmas. And so she has come to find out that some kind of way, and she's trying to hold on to the relationship so she can get her new vehicle, and then she gonna be out. Does he tell his homeboy?
Do I tell my homeboy that his gal is out here wilding?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what?
No. What are you waiting on? You're asking for more detail?
You don't tell me my girl is wilding?
I don't tell you that your girl is wilding if I know for a fact that either A, you're not leaving your girl, or B, you have the temperament to do harm. If I know you have the temperament to do harm, or you ain't going nowhere, then no, I'm gonna let that shit play out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't the temperament to do harm most likely heightened if you let him buy her this vehicle,
Nah,
them joints ain't cheap.
Yeah, but see, here's where it becomes problematic. I've been in situations where you step in, right? And you pull your homeboy aside and say, yo, your girl been out here wilding. Like your girl knows dicks and lots of them. And she been out here wilding. Or your girl got a new dude or whatever the situation. One of my frat brothers, I remember we pulled him, we sat him down and said, yo, your girl fucked another friend of ours. Like we was like, yo. And he gets mad. He goes home. He checks her on it. She immediately says, Paul and Terrell, because me and my nigga Terrell, Paul and Terrell are lying. They're lying. I don't even want you hanging out with them no more. And you know what happened?
He went for it.
He stopped hanging out with us. He got mad at us. We were the problem. We lied on his girl. We was trying to break them up. Side note,
How long did it before it came to the surface?
Side note, she said that I was jealous because I had fucked her before. And so she was like, he just mad because you got me and he didn't. So there was like, that's how she spun it.
Wait, did he already know that? Or was that new knowledge?
No, I smashed her before he and I became friends.
Right, but was that new knowledge to him in that moment?
No, he knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he knew. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a horrible way to find out.
I just had this conversation earlier today. I wouldn't have told him. I wouldn't tell him.
Let's see. Good answer. Stay out of grown folks' business. I'm minding my business. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, if I know that my homeboy's gal is wild, if I know your gal is wild, if I'm out one day, let's say I'm gonna make up a club, Bentley's, and
Very imaginative.
yeah, very imaginative, and I see your girl. And no, I ain't gonna say Bentley's. If I'm out at a restaurant and see your girl having dinner with a nigga, like
Yeah, because Bentley's is different.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could just happen to look at the moment when dude is pushing up and whatever.
So, and then I'm all for that. Yeah, I am all for that. I be encouraging that shit, bruh. Yeah. Yeah. But no, if I'm out one day and I see your girl out having dinner with a nigga, because I know her, she know me, we know each other, I'ma speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it be known I see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it be known.
Yeah.
But
you ain't gonna say nothing to me.
Not in a snitching type way.
Okay.
I mean, I may be, oh yeah, I ran in the breed the other day. Like, oops.
Not in an obvious snitching type of kind of way.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna obviously snitch.
No. But I may openly just and then I may not. I may just be like, if I don't know what that was, why am I creating problems?
Yeah.
Now, if I know factual things, like if I see if a dude who I'm cool with, like, and I'm talking cool with, not just some random dude. If a dude that I'm cool with is like, yo, I've been knocking off this chick, and shows me her picture, and I'm like, oh shit, this is Nate's girl.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I may sit y'all down together. But other than that, nah, nigga, shit.
See, I'm different. I'm 99% stay out of people's business, except when you're my dude, and it's the potential of long-term damage to you. So if I know your girl is plotting on you, like
Jim said, you would let Nate throw away 50,000 plus knowing what was going on. Damn.
that's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's what it's all about for me. I'm a cheapo. So you gonna let me fuck up my money?
No. If
damn everything, the relationship. Let's be real.
Hold on.
Damn the relationship. Don't let me fuck up my money.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I hope as my partner, you smart enough that if you buying your girl a $50,000 vehicle, you putting it in your name.
There's that too. True that.
I'm hoping that as my partner, you're smart enough for that. So maybe if I know some shit's going on, I may say, yo, bruh.
Yeah, at least that part.
Make sure you
do. Yeah.
Make sure you keeping the car in your name.
Get your paperwork right.
You know what, dude? Shit, I had a homegirl in the city who was funding a nigga's business. And I told her, I said, look, I understand, you like this nigga, you funding his business, but here's what I want you to do. Be an investor.
Yeah.
Start putting this in writing.
Keep receipts on this shit.
Don't just go out and buy this nigga, $5,000 worth of equipment. Buy $5,000 worth of equipment and put it in writing with an expectation of a get back. Now, if the business fails, like any other investment, it fails. But if this equipment is in your name, then...
And he turned into $1 million business.
Right. What's to stop him from...
Hard dick and bubble gum.
What's to stop him?
That's all you done got from it.
What Kanye saying? When he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
Like, what's to stop him from leaving your ass for a white girl? Like, or just leaving your ass if your investment doesn't have anything tied to it. So if my nigga want to buy his girl a $50,000 car, what I'm gonna say to my nigga is, hey, I like that idea. Make sure you put that shit in your name. Make sure you put it in your name.
That's
and
okay. I can get with that.
And if she bucks, why is she bucking?
Yeah.
Baby, we supposed to be together for life.
The car is there regardless.
Why does it matter whose name the car is in?
Yeah.
We in this for life. The car. Why does it matter? If she starts barking about, hey, this car, why you want the car in your name? Then maybe you need to look deeper.
Yeah.
But
that's facts. Cause I shit. It is what it is. I don't give if the relationship goes left, it goes left. I don't give a fuck. Don't let me fuck up my money. Don't let me fuck up my money.
JB said, keyword murder suicide.
Those are the two factors for me. I'm not gonna let my homeboy mess up his money, and if I can get in front of a potentially dangerous situation, because you mix feelings and money, that's a explosive mix.
Tell me this. I got a wife. Yeah. My wife, you see my wife out.
Would you be mad at me if when the pastor says, if anybody, and I speak up, how would you feel about that?
If the pastor said, if anybody objects.
If anybody has anything to say, or blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Honestly,
how would you feel?
It depends on what you had to say. It really does depend on what you had to say.
What if I don't say anything? What if I just say,
is it funny in the moment? I'm for the jokes. So if it's funny in the moment, then I'm for the jokes.
don't do it.
Yeah. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your
heart 3 stacks.
Yeah, I'm for the jokes. So in the moment, yeah, I'm all good with it. But
she gonna kick your ass and mine.
Yeah, but she'll be all right. Whoever she is, right? So I have a wife.
Okay.
You see my wife out with a dude.
Uh-huh.
Do you immediately run and tell me? Do you FaceTime me? Like, how do you let me know?
With a dude doing what? Is
having dinner.
It might be her coworker.
It could be.
Because I'm gonna look. If there's anything romantic happening, yeah, I'm hitting you right there. I'm hitting you right there on the spot.
Question. Okay. You my nigga.
Which I hate to say, because I hate when chicks do that, but hey, it is
Hold
what
on.
it is.
You my nigga though.
Uh-huh.
So you see my wife at dinner, pick a nice restaurant. You don't go to a nice
Papados.
restaurant.
I just picked a restaurant. First thing came to mind.
I said pick a nice
I
restaurant.
know.
And this nigga said Papados.
First thing came to mind.
Okay.
Perry's.
Okay. You are at Papados with your gal, and you see my wife at Papados.
Which she would be crazy to do. She'd be crazy to go to Papados.
Right. No, the Papados on I-10.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't nobody over there.
Yeah, you can go to that one.
Yeah. I know. You see my wife at Papados.
Mm-hmm.
But you know for a fact that I'm out of town knocking some broad down. You know, you my nigga. I slip up and tell you, yo, I went to
Oh, well, then I'm not saying nothing because that might be y'all thing.
So how do you know that's not my thing if I don't tell you anything?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if we've had zero exchanges about you trying to get at a chick or kicking it with a chick, if that's never happened, and then I see your wife over here having dinner, yeah, I'm going to assume that y'all have a very traditional relationship, and what she's doing is out of bounds.
yeah, but
So yeah, I'm make assumptions.
But see, and I guess that's where the problem comes.
Yeah,
in. You're making an assumption because
Absolutely.
you my nigga, and I've had whole situations, air quotes, that you didn't know shit about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't know what me and my wife doing.
Yeah.
Because maybe me and my wife like to, go on these dates and then come back home and brag about them or something. I don't know what niggas do. But that's a thing, though. That's a thing.
I heard that's the thing.
Yeah, so maybe like without knowing all the circumstances, you could be adding to the problem, and now I gotta stop fucking with you because you messy.
But is that adding to the problem? You just blow it off. Oh, word? Okay. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah, but now I
that.
gotta stop fucking with you because you messy. Now I'm like, oh, this nigga messy. This
Really?
nigga, this nigga, like he in the business for no reason. Like this ain't got nothing to do with him.
Huh. So your homeboy looking out for you is okay. I disagree. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
But you would have an issue with if you're out with a chick. You would have a whole issue if you're out with a chick and
her homegirl.
And her homegirl see you and call your gal and be like, girl, Nate is at Papados with a bra, especially without knowing the parameters.
Yeah.
You would be.
Yeah, I would. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
You would be whole mad.
You're right.
And you would tell her, quit fucking with old girl. She trying to cause problems in our relationship.
That bitch just mad.
Yeah, you would tell her that.
You right.
Oh, double standard ass.
Who among us?
Me.
You don't have double standards in no area.
Oh, in no area, yeah.
Oh,
but okay, yeah, in some areas,
we
yeah.
got double standards.
I mean, these double standards work for everybody. Like, yeah.
Especially for the person with the double standards.
Yes.
That shit works out real good.
All I'm saying is, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, sorry, buddy.
Them the
Yes.
rules.
Don't say nothing to your homeboy. Talk to him about the car purchase,
Yeah, talking about the car purchase.
but not about his relationship.
Nah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Talk
you-
to him about the car
'cause
purchase. Keep it to that.
You don't know the parameters of what they doing. And maybe factually, maybe him and his girl are into, fucking other people.
As a dude who goes on dates with dudes' wives with permission, it's definitely a thing.
Let me just say right now, I'm going to screenshot this. I'm screenshotting it right now. And this is going to end up saying, from Keith Mitchell, as a dude who goes on dates with dudes.
I'm the dude playing the dude, dressed up as another dude.
Hey, man, peace. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for riding with us. We are gonna end this side of the show. This entire shit will be live on YouTube tomorrow, as well as the second half of the show is gonna be live on YouTube tomorrow, as well as everywhere else we've been, all social media platforms. Shout out to our new followers on Twitch. Shout out to all of our new followers on YouTube. Man,
If you haven't gotten your green hoodie, which is beautiful, it's a beautiful green, holla at us. Get your green hoodie.
side note, before we end this live, I just want to say right now, I have the dopest, I've had the dopest backpack known to man. It's dope leather backpack. Backpack is hands down dope. Leather, over the years, it's kind of weathered. I actually bought a duffel to go with the backpack, so when I travel, shit is dope as hell. If you want to see said backpack, go to the Black America Clothing Company page, and you will see my backpack. Maybe like 10 posts down. Dope ass backpack. I've had it. And then one day I show up. One day I show up somewhere, and this nigga got the same backpack. The exact same backpack. We in this bitch like twins.
Exactly.
Peace out, y'all. Catch us on the flip side.
Completely random. It was random.
Rest of this shit is gonna be on YouTube tomorrow and all.
It was the cheapest
all
backpack.
platforms.
Ain't my fault. It was the cheapest.
YouTube as well, and my goal is to get 1,000 within the next 6 months. So we're gonna be pushing this shit hard everywhere we can. What's up, my dude? We back.
We here.
Yeah, we here. Shit, we here for real. First half of the show was dope. Let's do this. Let's just jump in. This week, a couple of stories came out. It was almost the same story constantly though about the Meek Mill's bus. Have you seen Meek Mill's bus?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no, I haven't seen the bus. I've seen the artwork.
The artwork
itself.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
So Meek Mill just dropped an album recently, and the album cover basically shows it's an oh, those are fly. Through your site?
Yeah.
Really?
They're golf shoes. That's what's
Oh, those are fly for real.
like they golf spikes.
Yeah, those are fly for real.
Go ahead. My bad.
So the album cover is an artist depiction of some women strippers and some money. It's in the South Beach Spurs colors. But the bus, this artwork was put on the bus, and this bus was driving around, I believe, California.
It's from what I've seen, it's in major cities.
Yeah.
Miami, Philly, New York, Cali.
He's promoting an album. So wrapped the bus with this. In him wrapping the
Vegas.
bus, people are outraged, and some of the depictions on the bus, like I said, there are women who are bending over. It's the drawing is very crude, so it's not.
There's not detailed.
Yeah, it's not
or
lifelike
or anything
but
like that.
one of the women who's bending over, one of the women you can see her like it's you can see breast, and one of the women she's bending over and she's brown and you can see the pink part.
Little pink dot.
Yeah, you see the pink part.
Pink. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
So question one, first of all, what do you think about the artwork? That's what I would ask. What do you think about the artwork itself?
I didn't like it when I first saw it. Even when it first came out, I was like, okay, this is. I had to look at it like, like it didn't. Did you catch it on first view?
I didn't pay no attention to it at all.
Really?
I mean,
Because you mentioned it in the chat. You was like, yo, this new Meek album.
Yeah,
So I went to go check it out, and I saw the artwork. I was
and you
like,
know what's crazy? Like, because we've gotten away from physical copies of albums,
you don't even pay attention to it.
I normally just, the new Meek is out, boom,
Yeah,
push play,
start playing.
and don't pay attention to the artwork. So
Yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't focus on it enough to care. Like, it wasn't even a thing. So yeah, so initially, I was like, oh, okay, cool, Meek got an album out.
It reminds me of the Dark Twisted Fantasy artwork.
Yeah,
Twisted
right.
Fantasy
Yeah,
artwork.
right.
Before the blur. Without
Right,
the
right,
blur on
right,
it.
right. And
Reminds me of that.
so the artwork comes out, the album comes out with the artwork, gets wrapped on a bus, and now he's promoting an album.
Yeah.
There was a really big video that I saw. I think I posted
white guy?
where a white guy
Yeah, I
was
saw that.
upset, and a white guy was very upset, and he was saying things like, "Black women, is this how you want to be depicted? Is this okay for your kids to see?" White guy was very outraged.
Mm-hmm.
To which Meek has spoken to. Meek has come
Oh,
out
he
and
did?
said,
Okay.
Meek has come out and said, was he this outraged? Like Meek said, maybe it shouldn't have been on buses, but was he this outraged when George Floyd was killed? Was he this outraged when other things happened?
See,
and
that's bullshit.
and that's what I say.
Yeah.
You're
You're
deflecting.
conflating. Yeah, conflating, deflecting, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
To me, this artwork should not have been in a public place where you could not stop children from seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, if you put this artwork in, even as an art, even as artwork, if you put it in a room with that people have to pay admission to,
Yeah.
or just a building that doesn't let in minors,
Yeah.
then that's cool.
Things like this, However, what's the word? Damn, I can't think of the word. However persuasive or cutting edge that it's intended to be, it shouldn't come to you. You should go to it.
Right.
If you go to it, safe.
Right.
Because you came here for this.
Which is part of one of the jokes Dave Chappell told about when he said, bitch, I didn't come to your car and tell these jokes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't
You had to seek it out.
Right. You had to seek it out.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it should have been sought out.
Yeah.
Because I would have never noticed the album cover.
Yeah.
Like I said, I album dropped, I pushed play.
Yeah, you went looking for his music and didn't even see his artwork.
Right. I pushed play. I didn't care about the artwork because for the most part, we're not even for the most part, we're not buying physical albums anymore.
Right.
And so your artwork means nothing to me because I'm not gonna see this shit nowhere. Once I pick the songs I like and put them in my playlist, I'm never seeing this artwork again.
Yeah.
Like ever. Like I don't know. Drake's artwork was memorable because I stole it. Who else dropped an album this year that I liked? I remember
artwork that stood out.
I remember J. Cole's artwork, but it kind of coincided with something he was doing.
I don't remember that.
Who else had a dope album that I liked?
Yeah, I don't remember anybody's artwork this year.
You know what? Did that album come out this year or last year? That Run the Jewels album. I don't remember what their artwork looked like at all.
It's usually just a hand with some,
but I don't know what it looked
bag or
like.
something.
No, it's
a gun with
it's the
holding
hand,
the bag.
No, not even holding the bag. It's just a handgun and a fist.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a.
I thought it was it's not holding cash or jewels or anything.
Nah, it's just a handgun and a fist. Oh, one of them was.
Okay.
One of them
was.
One of them he was holding a necklace, I think. But like I don't remember what the Run the Jewels are. Like artists that I'm thinking, who dropped albums this year? Shit.
Yeah, holding a necklace. Yeah.
Who else dropped an album this year?
Man, it all
I remember.
blurs together.
I remember. I guess I do remember the cover of the Jasmine Sullivan joint. Like I remember
was
that.
trying to think of that one, but I don't remember the artwork.
It was just Jasmine Sullivan standing up. It was like a full body picture.
Side note: have you seen the Fenty fashion show on Hulu?
No.
Jasmine Sullivan is in it, in some Fenty.
In some Fenty what?
Fenty lingerie.
Oh, I'll go watch that shit. Nigga. We can kill this shit.
Yes, all of her Sullivan
You know,
is.
here's a question I have for you.
Uh-huh.
Here's a real dead ass question that I'm asking. I mean, this is still video, so watch your mouth. You're 44?
Yeah, just turned.
Happy birthday. My condolences.
Mm-hmm.
Is there realistically, if you see a very attractive woman who is, say, and you don't know anything about her, she's just attractive, and you like, oh shit, she cute as shit, or she's attractive, got nice, whatever you like, titties, ass, whatever, eyes, whatever your thing is, she has nice that.
I like the ring.
Okay,
nice
she
ring
got a nice svelte ring finger, ring finger, just nice.
No hair on the knuckles, nothing.
Shit, you ain't gonna put no ring on it, so why the ring finger the thing?
I was just picking.
Oh yeah, I'm saying, but you picked
the
you picked the ring finger. I'm like, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit with a ring finger.
Okay, then middle finger.
Okay, there you go. She got nice hands. Nice.
But no, if she got a nice ring finger, then she don't need nothing. It's already nice. It stands alone. You don't put 30-inch rims on the Maybach.
You
It's already
right. You
ready.
right. So she got a nice ring finger. Did you see her? You like, oh shit, she it. And then you find out after saying she's sexy because of her hands or her titties or ass, whatever. Then you find out she's insert age here, whatever age she's that age. Or do you now go back and go, oh, I have to blur my eyes?
Yeah.
What's the age?
I have to blur my eyes or I have to change my intention?
Okay, either one. Yeah, change my intention.
Because those are two different ages.
Yeah. Okay.
Change my intention. 26, 27, 28, somewhere in there.
Okay.
I'm changing my intention.
Okay, 20
Blur my eyes.
above 25.
Yeah, above 25. Yeah. I can still look. I just got different intentions now.
Right.
Yeah, 21, 22. Yeah, I don't even want to look.
Okay. Same. Yeah. Like 25 and up. Like as I'm 47. 25 and up. I'm like, well, she's an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an adult. I guess
We can kick it.
Yeah. I don't know if we can kick it, but
I'm using kick it.
Yeah. Very loosely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, any 25 and under. No, I'm gonna say above 25, so 26 and up.
Yeah.
25 and under. I'm just like, oh, she a baby.
See, and so that leaves that 23 to 25, 26. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm with you. Like I said, it's that space of. I'm gonna say this though. This all gets thrown out the window if I meet you first. You dope as hell. Like I'm like you vibing, and then I find out that you're the age, legal age. But I gotta be in a place where you dope as hell, and then I go, oh shit, she dope as hell. Let me
I'm gonna give you a prime example.
You don't have any prime examples. Your examples are less than prime.
I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Your examples are less than prime. I can tell you that now. I don't want to hear your examples.
Shorty. All of 23, 24. Look at the caption on the picture. Look where she's at. What do you do?
I do absolutely nothing. I do absolutely nothing. Shorty.
Okay. I don't know. Do I know her? Oh.
You don't know her.
Okay.
22. We sharing IG.
We showing IG.
Yeah. 22. And I was like,
the caption matters though.
Yeah, because she's
doing
doing some major shit with her life.
She's doing some stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where that is. She's in that area.
She's in that. You know what? Shit,
I might risk it all.
I might risk it all. Shit, I'm gonna go ahead and double tap this photo. I see you ain't double tap though.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see you ain't double tap. Shit.
Oh no.
Hey,
I'll show you why I didn't double tap.
I don't know what that is.
That's oldest.
Oh, okay.
See, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Same pawn.
Yeah. Ooh. How old is your oldest?
24.
Yo. Yeah, you gotta stay out of this pond.
I gotta stay out of this pond.
Yeah.
But sometimes the fish jump in my boat.
Sometimes the fish just be in your boat. Like, what am I supposed to do? The fish was in the boat.
I'm Jesus. The fish just started jumping in the boat.
So back to the Meek Mill situation, dude.
Man.
In my brain, I'm like, yo, he should have never put it on a bus. Like, you can't put it on a place where.
Let's go deeper with it. Should Meek even be doing this? This looks like old Meek. New Meek is supposed to be enlightened, cultured, more exposed to different things, about different things. Should he, and we're just going to kind of sit here and judge from a distance, I'll give that. But in your assessment, should he even be doing this still?
Yeah, because he's still a rapper and
But he's verbally, said that he's made statements about he's for black women and, this, that, and the other. That sort of, he's taken that stance publicly.
But he's still a rapper who has albums to sell.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this as what I see in the album cover when I went back and looked at the album cover art, what I saw was artistic expression.
Right.
So should Meek be doing this as a place of artistic expression? Yes.
Okay.
He's a rapper. This album cover is artistic expression. I was trying to find out the name of the artist who did it.
It's a black woman.
I couldn't remember her name.
Yep,
though.
black woman. I can't remember her name,
but so from the perspective of, Does the fact that the art was created by a black woman, Nina Chanel Abney, change anything? So the question then becomes, a black woman created this art, and this is her depiction of the music. Is this, I don't see a problem with Meek doing it. I don't see a problem with the artwork. It's artwork. It's art. Even if, I think I would have had more of a problem if a white man had created this art.
Oh, absolutely.
But the fact that a black woman created this art and then it became a thing, there's no problem with that. The problem is you shouldn't have put it on a bus.
I think it's, I don't like it from him. I don't know if I have a problem with it. Is that may be too strong, but maybe I don't know if expect more from him or different from him. I don't know if that's right either. Somewhere in there, I have a feeling about it. I can't.
Yeah, but
it's just like you have, again, I can only judge you from where you say you are right now.
But you're looking at this artwork in a negative way, though.
Yeah.
What's negative about the artwork?
That it depicts black women and it basically looks like they're all strippers.
Does it change your opinion that a black woman did the art?
No.
So a black woman does artwork that she believes depicts the album.
My issue isn't with the art. My issue is with Meek using the art.
So
the two can be separated, right?
they can be, but if I'm,
Because if she's just got the artwork, posted somewhere in a gallery, then you're like, oh, okay. But for Meek to take, again, his public statements, his public stance, his public alliances as of the last few years since he got out of jail and all that, everything that he's been saying and doing is that I'm a smarter, more enlightened, better Meek. I'm not going to do these things and
But he didn't say that he was not gonna. I'm a smarter and lighter, better. I'm a smart and lighter, enlightened, better Meek. Doesn't mean that I ain't gonna look at titties and ass.
yeah, look at titties and ass. Display titties and ass is a different thing.
It doesn't mean I'm not gonna display. I mean,
You don't display titties and ass?
my titties and ass. No, I mean,
You got titties and ass?
do I have titties and ass to display? No, but if I had titties and ass to display, I wouldn't care if they were displayed. Like, I don't give a shit. Titties and ass, display them shits.
When I say you, I mean you.
Oh no, I don't have titties and ass. Yeah, I mean, I guess I do got ass. Would I display my ass? I'm thinking about displaying my ass in 2 weeks. Yeah, like I'm thinking about. We're doing a Halloween at Blah, and somebody said, "Hey, is it gonna be asses out?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be asses out." And they said, "Dude, asses." I was like, "You know what? I might have my ass out."
Prince style?
Prince style. If I can find some Prince style chaps, I'm going to Blah with my ass out.
Make sure I do. Note to self: do not go to Blah that night.
Yeah, shit.
Speaking of ass, I heard it was asses out this weekend.
Yeah, it's getting Halloween. Halloween
Man.
Halloween is a time for women to wear.
Yeah, be the hoes they want to be all year long.
Yeah, it's a time for women to be the hoes they've been wanting to be all year long.
Yeah.
Sexy nurse, sexy Satan. What the fuck is sexy Satan?
Sexy nun.
Yeah, nigga, that is so disrespectful. Sexy Indian. Like, nigga, if you don't sit your cultural appropriation ass down, would it be disrespectful to wear a burqa, like a full hijab burqa, fully covered for Halloween? Is that cultural appropriation? Like if a woman did it?
I'm going to say yes.
Like she just said, hey, I'm a cover up. Instead of being naked, I'm a cover up like the Muslim women.
I'm going to say yes, but again, I'm also the person who says I don't see nothing wrong with me claiming to be a woman. If that's what I choose to identify as, even though they said I can't do that.
Yeah, true. You cannot. We've had that discussion. You cannot claim to be a woman.
Fuck your rules.
I didn't make the rules.
No, fuck their rules.
Okay, that's them rules, man. That's their rules.
Wait. No, take that back. That's them. Them don't play.
Yeah.
Take that back. Beat that part out.
Shit, nigga, we live. I can't bleep this shit out no more.
I'm just playing. Anyway. Go ahead.
Did you see the story about Larry Miller? Do you know who Larry Miller is?
I do know. I've known who Larry Miller is for a long time. Cause I'm shoe culture and all that. I follow shoes and shit. So yeah, I know all about Larry Miller.
So Larry Miller recently, for those of y'all who don't know, he was a Nike. He is a Nike exec. Yep. He has
shit. Drake talks about him in songs.
Yeah, like Larry Miller's the dude you want to know when it comes to shoes. Larry Miller in a recent article came out and said that he was in that gang life. Give me some of those.
No, bro.
Okay.
No, my brother.
Okay.
You
right.
got to get your own.
You right. That's them the rules.
You can get that one.
Fuck you.
I took it too far. My bad.
So Larry Miller basically came out and said that when he was younger, when he was in his teens, he appreciate it.
Go ahead, man.
He ended up he killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the situation. He said when he was in his teens, he killed a man. And yeah. Why?
I mean, why, Paul?
Why?
He's selling a book.
Why?
Why is he selling the book?
No. Why is he admitting to some shit that he can go to jail for?
Because he can't go to jail for it.
He can't?
He already did his time. As it related to that crime, he already served.
Oh, see, I didn't see that part.
I mean, so, and that's the thing. That's what everybody jumped out at. And I saw it on Instagram. I think it was DL or maybe DL posted it. And everybody jumped out in that like, yo, how stupid is this nigga? He right. Snitch on himself, blah, blah, blah. Nah, he already served some time relating to that crime. Double jeopardy.
I mean,
so back to my first statement.
He trying to sell a book. Okay.
Would I have done it? Would I have put it in the book? Maybe. If what is he? Late 60s?
I thought he was 70.
Fuck it, yeah. By that time, yeah, might as well. You've made your money, your place in the game is known and solidified, so to speak. And now you're not even in that game anymore. Now you're jumping out and venturing into this, and you need a jumping off point in this new venture you're doing. Yeah, why not? Shit. Age?
I'm looking up. 72.
Fuck yeah. 52, no. 72?
You right.
Hell yeah.
You right. I didn't read that he had. When I first read the story, they hadn't said that he had done time for the situation.
Yeah, no, they didn't put it. I had to look it up.
And
I was thinking as well, like, why would Buddy do this?
But here's what's crazy. When I first saw the story, I saw it when it first dropped. But now when I type in Larry Miller name, every story says basically he did the time for it. So that changes the whole outlook, though. Yeah, now you're just trying to hustle me, dog. Now you're trying to hustle me. Like,
that's how you look at it now?
Yeah, like, nigga, I don't okay, you can't.
How did you look at it before you knew
like,
that little tidbit?
Nigga, you snitching on yourself, you stupid.
Okay.
Now I'm like, now you're just trying to hustle me to sell a book that I'm not going to read anyway. I do want to read Will Smith's book that's about to drop. Will Smith is dropping a book. Yeah, he got a book coming out called Will. He been on a slight promo run.
Yeah, but I didn't know what he was promoting.
Yeah,
I thought he was promoting the Richard Williams movie.
Yeah, and I want to see that.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Yeah, was King Richard?
King Richard. Yep.
Yeah, I want to see that too. So shout out to old murdering ass Larry Williams. Larry Miller.
At 72, yeah, shit, fuck it. I'll say it. 52, nah.
No, 52, no. But 72, 72 is still a push for me. I may not say it till I'm 80, because I think at 80 you can get away with everything.
But at 72 and you good like he is, you made your money, your place is good, you solid. And again, you need a jumping off point in this new space.
Here's my question, and I'm not asking you to admit, we may have asked this before. Is there a thing in your past that you would use as a jumping off point? Can you think of something in your past? You're like, okay.
That I haven't already told, though. That's the hard part.
Right.
Like, I'll be the first to tell on myself with some old shit. Maybe I'll detail the one night where I wilded out in a parking lot behind a chick. I don't know who would care about that.
No, I want to hear about that now.
Then what I'm going to do with my book?
Oh, shit. I want to hear that. one time wild out in the park. Wait, like she was your gal?
At that moment, no.
Did she end up being your gal?
No, prior to.
Okay, so she was your gal.
Yeah.
And then y'all had broken up.
Yeah.
And then some shit jumped off and you in the parking lot acting an ass.
Acting a donkey.
Oh, shit.
Straight embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, look, I got you ready to buy a book. Drop your shit.
Question.
Okay.
Yeah, now my mom went a whole different place. We'll take that out, because that's the bookseller. Take that out of your... What's the most embarrassing thing you done did behind a female, man?
That?
No, so take that out. Take that out. You can't use that. That's the bookseller.
Second to that. I don't know, I can't think. Anything come to your mind? Let me think for a minute.
Embarrassing.
What's one bad thing I've done?
You know what? Okay. I think the most embarrassing thing that I've done. Oh, do I admit this? Fuck it, I'm gonna admit it. I once, one time and one time only. Oh shit. Now we can move on.
Move on.
I'll say it. I went through a chick phone once and called the nigga.
Yo, and called the nigga is the headline.
Yeah, I went through a chick phone once and called the nigga. Yeah, like.
How did that go?
Walk
us through this.
It didn't go. Okay, so
what spurred you to do that in the first place?
Because me and my girl was having moments, and the relationship was falling apart, but we were living together, right? And so I was in Georgia, and
it's funny you say that. Don't lose your train of thought. It's funny you say that. I've had the thought before the relationship physically ends. Do both parties know it's already over?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. So, she's in the front part of the house. I'm in the back part of the house, and I hear her phone chime.
Okay.
And I'm like, who the fuck is this?
But
Paige.
why?
But
why would you think that?
Cause
shit.
Cause we was going through it. We was on the outs. Like our situation was falling apart.
Her homegirl can't hear her. Okay.
You know what? I wrote this in a poem too. You ever be with a chick and her phone go off and she light up?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like her phone go off and she smile.
Face just bright, man.
It was that. It was that.
Okay.
Like a phone go off and
fuck got you smiling so hard.
Right. Fuck got you smiling so hard. So phone go off and I'm like, oh shit, hold on. So this night, man, her phone went off. I was like, and what's crazy is I opened the phone. It was a flip phone, and her phone had a chime on it.
Okay.
So when I opened it, it was like doo 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 doo, and I saw the nigga name. So, but I was like, oh shit. So I closed the phone back. Yeah. She comes in the room, grabs her phone, and walks out. And I'm like, fuck. And so like the next day, I just grabbed her phone and like she went around and opened it. She was in the shower. Boom, got that nigga number. Called him from the office phone the next day. Like this is a 3-day event. Yo. This nigga answered the phone. Hello.
Yo.
And I ain't say shit.
Got all the way there.
Yeah, I got there and bitched up. Hello. And I just sat there.
Was it fear or was it clarity? Like, what the fuck am I doing?
You know what? And honestly, turning point in my life, dead ass turning point in my life. I had to ask myself, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, okay. Good question.
What am I gonna do?
He says ABC.
Yeah.
And what?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I just hung up. And then I moved out.
That day?
Within like a week.
Okay.
Yeah, I went and found an apartment and moved out.
Oh man.
And then double back.
Of course.
And married her. It happens, man. It happens.
Well, you've only been married once. So you would not besmirch my friend's name like this. You would not.
Double
You would
back.
not besmirch my friend's good
I don't even know
name.
she was doing shit. I don't know. I never knew. But like we've talked about it post divorce. We've talked about it, and she told me. I mean, I know who the nigga is. Like,
Was she just kind of entertaining, flirting?
yeah, basically in the moment. She ended up dating that nigga though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She
Was
was
you guilty then?
no. She was entertaining, flirting,
And then you date later, guilty as charged, Yana.
oh, but I can't besmirch her name.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, friend. I was with you and right up until that.
Yeah. She dated that nigga.
It, like, that's how chicks do us. You could be dead ass oblivious to what they talking about. But if you later move that way, they feelings are validated.
But here's the problem though. I don't think they feelings should be validated. Like that becomes a problem.
But they do though.
Yeah,
They'll
but-
take that as see, I knew it all along.
right.
Yeah.
And it might not even be a
And you
thing
be
all along.
like, I wasn't even paying Shorty no mind until that night I saw her, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying
mind.
Shorty no mind until I got single.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was with you, I wasn't looking
paying
at
no
Shorty.
mind.
And she might have been checking for me, but I wasn't checking for her, so I don't know. And then all of a sudden I'm single,
Pull the veil back.
and she got her titties out.
And they was nice.
And they was nice. Shit, I ain't got a whole lot, man. We can
Where
actually
we at?
We shit.
Yeah, let's talk about the mom.
Okay,
I want to talk about the mom.
go for it. Let you run it.
So a New York City, was it Brooklyn, Bronx, something like that, one of those boroughs, a mother turned in her 12, 13?
13.
13-year-old son in connection with a shooting that fortunately no one was killed, but a couple of people were hurt
Right.
in the shooting. She saw some, I think she said posters, or was it TV? Let me pull up the details. She saw something that had, hey, this young man is a person of interest in this shooting, and she turned her own son in for that. I think we have talked about this sort of thing before.
We have.
So, how do you view this mother?
I think it's one of those things, dude, where you ask yourself, as a mom, does she believe that the thing she is doing is in the best interest of her kid?
That's
And
what I was thinking as well.
if she believes, like I'm not, I don't know that I would turn my son in, but also I have to ask myself, am I doing what's in the best interest of my kid? And sometimes as parents, we don't. Sometimes as parents, we make the mistake of trying to protect our kid and not understanding that if I shield him away from the consequences of his actions, that I'm only creating a bigger monster. Like, it becomes a hard space to be in if I say, well, shit, I'm not gonna turn him in, but now he thinks, oh, my dad is gonna forever ride with me when I do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a, I don't know, man. Part of me is like, yeah, you gotta ride with your kid, but another part of me is like, but sometimes look, there are consequences to his action, and I'm gonna stand behind you in prison, man. I'm gonna stand with you. We're gonna do this time together, and we're gonna work on you getting whatever we need to do while you in. But you 13, so hopefully they'll try you as a juvenile, and we'll call it a day.
I'm trying to see. Let me see. 13-year-old faces attempted murder, assault, and harassment charges after opening fire at a Bronx playground. Surveillance shows a child who appears to be holding a gun. Got an argument. That's the great. The argument was over TikTok.
Yeah.
They had TikTok beef or IG beef, one of the two. I think it was TikTok. Police say the boy's mother recognized him from the surveillance video and turned him in. Suspect has been released to his family's custody pending his next court appearance. Yeah, it's that difficult. This parenting shit is hard.
There's no manual.
There's no fucking manual.
Dude, you know what?
And even from child to child, you may learn some shit, but you ain't just got it pat. I'm
going to talk about this. It's very open, but also bleeping out as much as I can.
Okay.
I have a friend who has a son who's 5, and I've interacted with him, and he's a really dope 5-year-old, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the issues that they're having with their 5-year-old son is that he is a ball of energy. Okay. And he got in trouble in school because they had to stay on him like, hey, you can't be running all over the place. So once they got that energy honed down, the next day he in school sleep. Oh. And when the teacher was like, yo, you can't be sleeping, he was like, I'm tired. And I told my friend, I said, you got to understand, if he's this ball of energy all day long, mm-hmm. and now you're making him suppress this, that too can be tiring. Mm-hmm. And I asked the question, and getting back to what we're talking about.
Trying not to do the thing is exhausting.
Right. Yeah. And I asked my friend, I said, imagine that you're the mother of Jesus, biblical Jesus.
Okay.
You're Jesus' mother.
All right.
In today's day and age, how do you hone in the fact that your son is God? Like, the Bible doesn't talk about Jesus between the ages of birth and 13, 12.
Yeah, 12, yeah.
Like, the Bible doesn't speak of what he was doing in his toddler to adolescent years.
Because he was a kid. He was doing kid shit.
He was doing kid shit. But imagine God doing kid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I once saw a story that depicted, and it was kind of it was just a fictional story, but it depicted like the idea that Jesus was, as a kid, raising animals from the dead. Mm-hmm. But he's Jesus, so like who stopped? You know what I'm saying? Like
how does that fuck up your religion if Mary, if the Bible depicts Mary whooping Jesus' butt?
Right, right.
How does that mess with your mind and your belief system?
How does it fuck up your belief system if the Bible depicts Jesus as a badass kid?
A badass kid, yeah.
As a badass kid at 9.
Yeah.
Imagine a 9-year-old who knows that if he throws a rock, a small rock, mm-hmm. it still has the power of God behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can knock down this building with this rock.
Right. Yeah. Like, I can literally knock down a whole building with this rock. And at 9, at 10, you know you can do it.
Yeah.
So now you want to show your friends.
At 6, you just do it and like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Now at 10, you know 10, you got it.
And now you want to show your friends.
Now
Yeah, you want to show your friends. At 10, you want to show your friends you can walk on water. We don't talk about the kids that drown trying to be you.
We got a movie. We got a movie script. We got don't say no more. Delete all this shit. We got a movie script.
You know what I'm saying? Though.
Let me get with D-Wayne.
So as we talk about this mother, like, there is no manual for parenting, my nigga. Like, shit, we gon'.
But then you have the other extreme. I know it's an extreme. The father of the 5. Who told this kid to just cop to it. Just cop to it. Don't worry about it. We'll deal with it.
Right. Yeah.
Extreme example, but again, thinking you're acting in the best interest of your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Central Park 5.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's. But you hope that, because there's no manual to this, and we recognize that it's black and brown people, that oftentimes the oppression looks different, my dude. Like, mm-hmm. like so you hope you're doing the right thing, because you don't. You know what? Here's the problem. If I can't afford to get my kid out the state, out the country, mm-hmm. then I gotta turn them in. because if I can afford to get him out the country, then we gone. But if I can't afford to get him out the country,
Now I'm gonna have to afford a funeral.
I got to run the risk
Yep.
of,
Burying my child.
yeah. I would rather my
Yeah.
I would rather my
What?
child
Yeah.
go. I would rather my child go to prison,
Yep.
jail. He's 13.
13.
I'd rather my child go to prison.
Then at 16, that's a different decision. At 16,
It is though. At 13, I'd rather my child go to prison and he comes home. We work through.
yeah, adjust. Yeah, we pick up the pieces.
At 16,
That's
I don't give
whole
a
di-
shit. I don't give a shit how much money I got. We gone. I'm dead ass. At 16,
You're
we
not putting
gone.
them in
Nope.
the hands of the.
Nope, not at 16. At 13, we can bounce back and recover. At 16, nigga, me and my 16-year-old kid are gone. Even like I'm dead ass right now. Like yeah,
I understand.
I'm taking my 16-year-old. Like I got people in places. Hey, he gonna come live with you.
Yeah,
And this is it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Ain't no yeah.
Yeah.
For how long? Long.
Yeah. Shit. The next time you hear about my kid and this bullshit is when he Larry Miller age and he writing a book about the kid he killed at 16.
That's real. Yeah, fuck, that's real.
Yeah. Shit. Last thing. Let's get out of here on this. Baker Mayfield. For those of y'all who don't know who Baker Mayfield is, look him up. He plays for the Bengals, the Browns,
Cleveland Browns.
the Bears. No, he played for the Browns. Browns got beat, but that's no big deal. Baker Mayfield's wife jumps on social media to defend Baker Mayfield. She's like, y'all don't give him enough credit. This, that, and the third. I don't give two shits about Baker Mayfield or his wife. Here's the conversation I want to have with you.
Was she cute? Is she cute? Just regular white girl.
Yeah, I think she's about average.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Like, you ever see a football player's wife and go, nigga, you could do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
First wife.
His first wife.
First wife. Yeah, I was like, nigga, shit, he ain't doing a whole lot better than me.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you're like, you know who was a actual football player's wife? I'll tell you somebody right now. Hold on. I know we live on air, but fuck y'all. Sometimes me and Nate be having random conversations about bullshit.
Word.
It happens. I'll show you this person right now, and you're gonna be like, nigga, what? Yeah, like
Football player's wife. Okay.
yeah, definitely football players. Man, why is my? Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't follow her.
Word.
Yeah. Football player's wife.
Did I know?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. Not pro though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
Yeah. Play pro ball. Yeah. for
First
the-
meeting, yeah, she was flexing and talking shit.
Yeah.
Back in the jazz at the A-Loft days.
Yeah.
Flexing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he couldn't have did better.
Wow.
And then she did that thing with her mouth.
I was just about to say you could have done better,
No, shit.
but you chose to
No,
see what all the talk was
She
about.
She did that thing with her mouth.
What
and I
that
was
mouth
like,
do?
Shit. Whew. Hey, girl. Oh, sorry.
Hey, girl, hey.
Anyway.
So what about the wife in Baker Mayfield? Yeah.
And, just in general, dude.
Okay.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Has your girl ever stood up for you in some fuck shit and you be like, yo, calm the fuck down?
I'm doing fuck shit.
Yeah. Has your girl ever stood up for you in a way that you be like, no, I don't need you to stand up for me?
Yes.
And why don't women know?
Yes.
Why
and,
don't-
And then it turns into an argument between us.
Right. Why, okay, so that becomes the question. Why don't women know that sometimes I need you to shut the fuck up?
I can paint the picture for you. I'm refereeing men's league.
Okay.
She's there.
Okay.
And you know how that shit go. I've told you about niggas get to talking. I'm like, whatever. She decides she needs to stand up for me.
Oh.
I'm like, yo, hey, no. Why you ain't saying nothing to him? I'm talking to you.
Right.
I can handle. We can figure this shit out. You got to stop right now.
Right.
Right now. Because if you don't, now it's no longer about the initial shit between him and I.
Right.
Now it's about how he's going to respond to you. And that can't be blown off.
Right. The minute he tells your girl, bitch, shut up. Now you got to fight
Now
him.
I got to.
There is no way around it.
I can tamp down this other shit.
Right. You making bad calls. He mad. Let's deal with that. But the minute he look at your gal and say some disrespectful shit,
yes,
you got to fight him.
So yes, I have unfortunately been. I mean, it turned into a whole. He was even because she defended, and you know how she gets, and he was like, "Yo, I ain't say nothing to her, dog." Me and him was good. He's like, "I didn't say nothing to her. You know, I just told her." What did he say? He said, "I wasn't talking to you." That's all he said. Hey, I ain't nobody even talking to you. I'm talking to this man. What you mean? He said, I ain't say nothing to everybody around him, not even his people. Hey, he ain't say nothing to disrespect. All he said is he wasn't talking to her. He on the floor talking. All right, we good. He said, we good, man? Yeah, we good. Bruh. You hit a nerve right there.
I see shit. Nigga still feeling the shit like, yo.
Nerve, man.
But yeah, it's the thing. When I see this Baker Mayfield shit, I'm like, yo, sometimes women.
I'm yelling this shit in the mic. My bad, people. It got loud on y'all.
Sometimes women, they're trying to do the right thing, but this ain't the right thing. Let me handle this.
Because they don't know the space.
Get your sweat. I just realized it's on the door.
Oh.
Yeah, that's new paint. Oh. You good, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know, rule number one, you know the space you operating in.
Right.
And if you don't know that space, it means you don't know the rules of that space and the code of conduct and the decorum and all those things. So you jumping into that space with your understanding of this other space.
That was a situation,
like
and you made me stop. I was clowning the dude who was my homie. I was clowning him, and his wife jumped in. And actually, you didn't make me stop. Somebody else was like, Paul, and I was like, what? I thought we was having fun. Yeah, okay. I was like, I thought this was fun for everybody. I thought this
kikis all around.
I thought this is what we was doing. But like understanding that, like if your girl doesn't understand the space that you're in,
understand the space,
then your girl in her feelings because this nigga said some really funny shit that you or some really, even if he said some disrespectful shit. Like sometimes it is what it is. Like ladies, come to us first. I'll tell you if we need to fight. If we don't need to fight, then let me fight. Even if it's a physical fight, because let's be clear. If I'm fighting a nigga and it's a one-on-one fight and he putting his hands and he get the best of me, the last thing I need him to do is get the best of both of us.
Paul and his girl got their ass whooped.
Paul and his girl got their ass whipped. Hey, nigga, you see that video? That's Paul, nigga, and his gal. They got their ass beat. Like, no, nigga, I don't want that. I don't need them problems.
Wait, look, here it go.
Ooh, yeah, right. Yeah. Right. Like, I don't need them problems at all. Shit.
Yeah, man. I've said this to you personally. I've said this to I've said this to everybody in my life. I've said this on social media. Don't defend me. You take that stance personally because I be on some fuck shit anyway. So don't defend Nate because Nate be on.
Yeah. Be like, shit, that nigga did that shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, I know the nigga, he did the shit.
So either A, I did the shit, or B, I'm comfortable with whatever the perspective, the outcome, the backlash, whatever it is, I'm good with it. Don't defend me. Send them my way. Hey, yeah, I ain't like what he said either, but hey, talk to him about it. And let me speak to it if it need to be spoken to. Don't defend me, whether you my gal, my homie, my pastor, whoever, don't defend me.
Right. I'm
Don't-
with it.
Don't defend me.
Don't even worry about it. I ain't shit. Shit. I be setting you up sometimes. Like, oh, that nigga trash.
That I know.
Yeah, that nigga trash. This shit for the fun of it. I don't give a shit. Hey man, shit. Thanks for rocking with us, man. Thank you for being here.
Have fun. Have
yeah,
fun.
thank
I'm ready to
y'all.
watch this game now.
Thank y'all for rocking with us for real. We are here every Monday or Tuesday. Whatever day you get this is the day we drop it. The live feed will go up. Oh, not the live feed. The YouTube will go up tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on how long it take me to edit.
I forgot all about the YouTube aspect of this. I'm at the.
So did I.
Yeah.
So
I
did
don't
I.
know if I made any mouths or hand motions or anything that. Yeah. Oh well, it is on there now.
It's on there now. Yeah. So shout out to anybody who's on our YouTube, Twitch. Twitch is already off. On our YouTube. Man, shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. We
Is
here,
music
man.
playing right here.
Nah, maybe. I gotta see how if I can edit that shit. If not, we got music playing.
Okay.
Why, you got something?
I was just gonna give him a tune.
We out. Peace.
I can't get people a tune.
People don't need no goddamn
People
tune.
need a tune, man.